Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel, Learn with Kritika. Today I'm going to teach you how can you define economics. This is for all the learners out there who will be studying economics for the very first time. You should know what you're getting into. Alright, so let's begin. How can you define economics in a bird's eye view? It is nothing but the careful management of available resources. In the late 15th century, it was known as management of material resources. The Greek also knew it as household management. So, when I ask you, how would you define economics or what is economics? What are the words or phrases that come to your mind? It could be anything. It could be something like tangible, which is goods, something intangible, probably services, currency or money that is being circulated in the market, or some government policies that have been formulated in the past or that will be formulated in the future. All of this comprise of economics. How did the great thinkers define economics? We should know that how did Adam Smith come to be known as the father of economics? Let's explore. After much thought, much research, it came to the conclusion that economics can be divided into three aspects with respect to its definition. The first being wealth, the second being human welfare, and the third being scarcity. So, Adam Smith defined economics as the science of wealth. He said that the production of wealth and the consumption of wealth is economics. Adam Smith believed that economics is an inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nations. According to him, economics tells us about how to make nations wealthier. He also believed that wealth is nothing but the annual produce of the land and labor of the society. As you can see the image on the right side of the screen, wealth is the central focus point. So his emphasis was more on wealth and the growth of an economic man. Now, what is an economic man? An economic man is a self-motivated man who works for his personal benefit. Now, that was Adam Smith. Let's talk about Alfred Marshall. So Alfred Marshall believed that economics is nothing but human welfare. He believed that it is a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life. It examines that part of the individual and social actions which is most closely connected with the attainment and use of material requisites of well-being. For him, wealth was only a means to satisfy human wants, but not an end in itself. Hence, for his central focus point, it was purely human welfare and not wealth. So, in his viewpoint, wealth was at the peripheral vision. Now, that was Alfred Marshall's definition of economics. Let's see what Professor Lionel Robbins believes economics is. He said that there must be a fine balance between infinite wants and finite resources. He defined economics as the science of choice, which is scarcity. He said that there are scarce resources and that efficiently you must allocate them. There must be a difference between needs and wants. He believed that economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. He also criticized Marshall's welfare economics. He believed that the central focus point is scarcity. He said that there are unlimited wants, but there must be efficient allocation of those resources which are scarce in nature. For example, water is a scarce resource on earth. There have been multiple ways to conserve water. One of the ways is rainwater harvesting system. This is the pure definition of efficient allocation of scarce resources. So in today's video, we learned that in an economy, there must be careful management of available resources. Adam Smith defined economics with wealth as a central point of focus and believed that a nation's high wealth results in happier citizens. Professor Alfred Marshall believed that in an ordinary business of life, mankind's actions are studied as economic behavior. Professor Lionel Robbins believed that there are infinite wants but finite resources, and there must be cautious utilization of these scarce resources. Together, this makes up economics.